everyone. You're welcome to Lawyers Infohub. It's a pleasure to create content on this channel. How are you doing? Hope you're fine and hope you are good. This is Mercy. I'm your host on Lawyers Infohub. It's a pleasure to always, to be here to create content. It's been an amazing time and I hope you enjoy today's class. So today we're looking at alternatives to legal career. Sometimes in life, as a lawyer, you feel worn out. You feel like, I can't do this again. Sometimes you feel like active legal practice is not for me. You feel, must I always go to court? Must I always practice this law? Are there not other things I can do? These questions keep bugging a lot of people and they don't know how to go about it. They don't know that there are things they can do even as a lawyer who has read law, who has gone to the law school, and who has been called to the Nigerian bar. There are lots and lots of things you can do, career you can pursue, have peace of mind, do the things you love, and at the same time, you earn fees as much as you want. Now, there are things, basic things you need to understand. One, the fact that you've gone to the law school, you have been trained as a lawyer, you've gone to the law school, and you have been called to the Nigerian bar. You must understand that you are qualified to do other things. Yes, you must not be in the courtroom. You're qualified to do other things. Now you must now know those things and how to go about it. Another thing you must know that you need to do what you love. Sometimes many people, yes, we're forced to read law, yes. While some other people just stumbled into it. And in the course of time, they now felt this is not for me. Or they just feel like I don't have that strength. I'm not that super intelligent, or I do not have the capacity to do things that lawyers should do. I think I should do other things. So some people are in that realm, are in that level. So you need to know that you need to do the things you love. As much as someone can force you to go to the schools and all that, now you're done, you're a lawyer. There are things you can do, things that you love, things that are of priority to you, things that fit into your values, and things that fits into your skills, and things that you love. Very important, because if you don't do what you love, you might end up struggling to do that. So you must also know that you have many choices. Yes, as a lawyer who have been trained, you have so many choices. Now, the fact that one choice doesn't work out doesn't mean that the other choices will not work out. So you lay your cards on the table and move with the one you choose. So if one choice fails, you move to the next. So you have that privilege as a lawyer, as a learned person, yes, to choose so many of from your choices. And before you know it, one will work out for you. So you are trained to do other things. You must do the things you love. You have to follow the things you love. Do it because it's in those things that you love you find happiness. Don't be forced to do what other people are doing. Ask yourself, is it what I love? Is it something that I derive happiness from? So in discussing those alternative legal careers you can pursue outside the normal active legal practice. So if you're ready, I'm ready. The first one I'll talk about is in-house lawyer, being an in-house. See, being an in-house lawyer has moved from that terrain of maybe you're just working for one company. An in-house lawyer can be working for several companies at the same time. With technology, you can remotely work for several companies at the same time. I know these days with the springing up of both mid-size and small scale startups, you can even be an in-house to 3 or 4 companies at the same time, and you do your job effectively. You're there for them, you do the work they want you to do, as their in-house counsel. You don't need to wake up every morning and go and sit down in a company to be known as an in-house. No, you can be in the comfort of your office, in the comfort of your home, and still do these things without stress. And one of the beauty of being an in-house in the wake of where we are now, in the stage we are in the world today with technology, is that you determine your pace, your flexibility is there, you negotiate your pay, and you work with ease. You're not under any pressure. What you can do, you do for them. Your contract or your terms of reference determines the kind of job you do for them. You do a payment. So, and the beauty of it, some of these lawyers can be paid in equity, which is higher than monetary, sum. You can have equity stakes in those companies. And before you know it, as the companies are growing, your equity is also growing. And if you choose to sell, that's a lot of money. So many lawyers who are in-house counsel today for companies, some of them are not even being paid. They are being paid in equity. And it is something you can look at for. You can have 3 or 4 companies you work for, and depending on the specific type of job you do for them, it doesn't require you sometimes to even go and sit there in their office, and or even if it does, it might not be an everyday thing. So this is one of the jobs or careers you can pursue outside the normal active law practice. Yes. Another thing is the consulting work. Consulting. Yeah, a lot of people are consultants already. And also you can also become a consultant. There are some aspects of law you are good at. There are some skills you have, that you become a service provider. You can consult for banks, you can consult for companies, you can consult for schools, you can consult for organizations. Yes, as a lawyer, there's flexibility there, there is good pay there, and you utilize and you leverage what on your skills. In consulting for the banks, there's a lot of work to be done. In consulting for companies, manufacturing companies, the different types of company, you can consult for them. You can consult for startup companies that are coming in to start up a company. You consult for them on what to do, what is the blueprint, how to do business in Nigeria, what are the requirements they need, regulations, registrations. You do all that for them. And consulting, gives you that peace of mind. They want to do something, they ask for your opinion, you consult for them, you tell them this is the right way to do it, you go for meetings, you direct them on what to do, what the law is all about, what the law is saying with regards to what they want to do. Issues of maybe product change, they're having issues with other competitors, you advise them. Some people liken these roles to soliciting job, but no, there's a difference between soliciting job and this consult. In as much that there might be similarities, but as a consultant, you have specific fields you can venture into. There are, people, people can know, companies can know you for this is what this person is good at. But if you have more than a lot of skills you can put up together, I can consult in that area. That is good for you. Don't just sit there and say there's nothing you can do. There are lots and lots of careers you can venture into and become successful in them. Many lawyers don't go to court. Yes, many lawyers don't go to court. They sit down in their offices, they do lots of consulting, do lots of transactions without stepping their foot in the court. So the fact that you're afraid of to be or you don't like that aspect, there are lots and lots of things. And so consulting is one of them. Focus on your strength. What is my strength? Like focus on your strength. Let people know this is the area you are into, and they can, get come to you for consulting, and you consult. And this work you do it it takes so much time. Just do it in a short time, and you earn your fees. Another career you can venture into becoming a researcher. See, there are lots of research work, those that people are not seeing them, or there are no enough researchers. A lot of people want people to carry out research for them and they pay you. And these are, if you love to read, if you love to research, this is a good work for you. If people know you as a researcher, you can get jobs. Universities, lecturers, individuals calling you, this is the area of research I want to go and help me with this. They pay you for that. Legal research. Someone wants to deliver a paper and something, can consult you. You research together. Students, this research work, there are lots of, is beyond even writing of articles, is beyond, it is deep. International organizations can reach out to say that we're conducting a research on Africa, or we're conducting a research in Nigeria, and this is their focus. And you guide them through, conduct survey, data analysis. There is lots and lots of opportunity in research. So you can be a known researcher. You can set up a researching outfit, have other lawyers working with you. as people comes to you and you do their work without fear, do it well, and people recommend you. See, so many people are so busy that sometimes they need people to help them. There are some online job platforms that pay, even they pay researchers. You can set, start up with those online platform, get referrals, do the work, and the more work you do, the more people get back to you to do more work for them. And you know what? These are work you do with ease, because if it's your field, if it's what you love, and you make good money, and at the same time you are happy, doing what you love to do. Another beautiful career you can venture into as someone who feels I can't do the normal law practice is legal recruiting. Yes, legal recruiting. Every year, the law school churns out young lawyers, you know, who are every time they're looking for jobs, they go from one place to another looking for job. You can become a legal recruiter. Yes, go out to law firms, go out to companies looking for lawyers. Let them know the kind of lawyers they need, what is the requirement, what are they looking for. Set up your recruitment firm, gather lawyers, send in your adverts, let people apply. You do the recruitment yourself, especially if you have a HR knowledge. You gather people, subject them to the various tests and levels of interview, and before you now present them to your clients. Who I don't know they and this legal recruiter, they are paid. They even get paid from the sometimes depending on how you want to charge. Sometimes it's even the people they get the jobs for that pay them, or the companies that pay them, depending on the way you structure it. Some people they call them, they outsource talent. It can be an outsourcing outfit. But in this legal work, it can be a legal recruitment firm. Yes, legal recruitment. I know people that have got jobs through legal recruitment of firms. They outsource, rather than you as a firm, you're looking for lawyers, you just send them an email. I'm looking for this. You just give them the description of what you want. They are the ones that will do the outsourcing for you, get them, put them together, interview them, scrutinize them. At the final stage, they now bring them to you. You look at them, and that stress of going through three phases of interview, it has been reduced. You just pay the firm for that job, and many a times they've got people that are reliable. So you can start up a legal recruitment outfit. And let me tell you, when people know that you know how to do it, as students are coming out from the law school, they are coming to you. They are sending their CVs. They are sending their CVs. Companies are calling you because your referrals, your people will do review like these people are awesome. They are top notch. Both mid-sized law firm, top tier law firms, small size law firm companies. Let them know what you can do. See, sometimes you feel there are no, but there are lots of things you can do. These are alternative legal careers. You can comfortably set up a small place and start before you expand. And these things still don't need so much stress. Once you have a little of HR knowledge, you can start up how to arrange people, put up their CVs, organize them, interview them, get standard, performance on how to ascertain people's personality. It's because sometimes when you recruit people that are not fit for the work, you might not have a review or even another reference from that company. But when people know that once these people recruit for you, they know what they are doing. So legal recruitment is another alternative legal career you can pursue, and you're fulfilled, you're happy, you're sorting out needs, you're providing service, you are doing your job and also earning decent fee. Another alternative legal career you can focus on is advocacy. Advocacy or non-government organization establishment. You can establish an NGO, you can establish an advocacy outfit. Now, many a times, many international companies or international organizations, when they want to reach out to in a country, they look out for NGOs. Yes, now when these NGOs are now being manned by lawyers, you know that there will be a difference. Because sometimes you see international outfits, international organizations coming out into a country, looking at people, and you see them entering into the hands of fraudulent people. But when your outfit is registered and you can be able to, you can partner with international organizations to carry out their advocacy campaign, awareness. You know, you can be paid for that. This is another job if you have flair for that. Yes, there are international organizations looking for companies or NGOs they can partner with to, do certain things for them. And utilizing the platform of technology, you can go far. The world can know you. So this is another alternative legal career you can pursue. Now we have the legal tech. Many of you love technology, you are good at technology, but they need to feel, can a lawyer become a tech person? Yes, many lawyers are into tech and they are doing so well. Sometimes many of these tech startups, when they're looking for lawyers, they look for lawyers that have tech knowledge. Now, as a lawyer, you have that flair for technology. You can go and improve your knowledge on that, get certification, get more training in this area of tech. As a lawyer, you can vet into like web designing. You can go into product management, business development. It's not, you can create a legal tech outfit. Many law firms now have IT IT personnel as lawyers. Many organizations, there's no outfit now that does not need a person that has tech knowledge. There's no outfit because you see that technology is evolving and revolving in all we do. So as a lawyer who has tech knowledge, you can fit in, you can advise, you can consult, you can even do the work. You can even do the work. And as much as tech is now where the drive is, there are also issues that can arise in that area that lawyers with legal knowledge can solve. So being a legal tech person, it's something that can earn you better fees, something that can, you can do with ease. There are lots of opportunities in legal beyond even being a web designer or beyond, you can even advise on technology issues. Yes, you can advise on technology issues. Another legal career you can venture into is trademark or patent agent. Being a trademark or patent agent is a very big one. You know, you can help them, you can represent clients in the trademark registry, with any issues on in the tribunal, or you can help with the registration. You can do a lot and lots of things. Advice issues of trademark issues, you advise clients on them. New companies are coming into Nigeria. You want to know, what are the things they can do in terms of trademarking their content, their products. You are there for them. If you're a known trademark or patent lawyer, you get lots and lots of clients because that area is not yet saturated. So becoming a trademark or patent agent is very, 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 very good. If you know your onions in that area, it can be a good job for you. Yes. Now we have legal publishing as an alternative legal career. In as much as a lot of people are also into active practice, they also do legal publishing. But even if you don't want to, you want to do it only legal publishing, who can do content writing, they need lawyers who can summarize cases, they need lawyers who can help them in marketing their legal work. We have law reports, both digitals, hard copies. They are springing up by the day. Lawyers are working in those offices. Lawyers are working in the outfits. Lawyers are doing the work, compiling these cases together for you to have a law report. So law publishing isn't beyond law report, even textbooks, lots of material, legal materials are being done in legal publishing houses. So you can have one or even work in one. So there are alternative legal careers you can move into. Legal publishing is one of them. Another very beautiful alternative legal career I want to talk about is alternative dispute resolution. This is a good one. Alternative dispute resolution, in it you can become a mediator, you can become a certified arbitrator. There are courses you can do. There are the bodies that have been set up to manage issues of people who want to get certifications, in the country. So you can register, do some of their courses. Some of them are very cheap, some of them are not too cheap, but you can do any just to get those certifications, and become a certified mediator, become a certified arbitrator. I know what, when you become chartered, or even if you're not chartered and you have gone through the stages, at you can cases can be coming from there. They can refer matters to you, and you earn your fees. Many of these big organizations now do not like litigation. They are trying, and in any international standard agreement, arbitration clause is always there. So arbitration is more like it's even becoming flooded, yes, because people are going through it. And if you are registered in the institute, for example, they can be referring when there are arbitration matters, they call you. You can serve as the registrar of a tribunal, you can stand as you can be one of the arbitrators or mediators, and you earn a fee. Even the courts in some jurisdictions will not have the alternative dispute. You have the multi-door courthouse, wherein lawyers are being employed in contracts, sometimes on contract, some other time permanent, to do these things. At the end of the day, you're not even losing touch of practice. As much as you're not going to court, but you're still doing things that revolve around you, being updated, yeah, everything. You know what's happening. You know what the laws are as the laws are evolving. So, alternative dispute resolution is a very, very, very good alternative legal career you can pursue and make a living out of it. Now, another one is the privacy professionals. This is not too common. The privacy professionals, they are into data privacy, data protection. Many lawyers are into privacy professionals, work in telecommunication companies, government establishment, are into even lots of them are in a big telecom companies on the issue of data privacy, data protection, even in the data in the organizations that are managing issues of data in Nigeria, they work there. So you too can also become a consultant in that firm. You can also be a professional in there, getting your international certification like the IAPP, the CIPP certifications to become a very known certified, internationally recognized privacy professional. And there are lots of money in this field. Sometimes when companies like maybe the issues of they want to buy over a telecom company, they look for lawyers in this field and advise them what are the things we need to do, how do you go about it, and all of that. Another very good alternative legal career is what I call artist management or right clearance. Artist management one, right clearance is another. You're just two in one. Artist management and right clearance. Now, artist management, you see, most of these are in the entertainment industry. Is been overlooked. Sometimes most of these artists feel I don't need a lawyer, and they still run to lawyers when the issues come up. Issues of artist management is where lawyers can make cool cash. Lawyers can have a good career into. You manage artists, help them with review of documents, negotiation of contracts, their deals. You help them, there are lots of things to do in artist management. Lots of things to do in artist management. Then the issue of right clients. Many lawyers who have knowledge of right clients clearance work in most of TV stations. They can consult you, radio stations. Sometimes you see issues in this brand using this song without clearance and all of those. So lawyers in that field help to sort out this. So sometimes, so when they work in TV stations, those lawyers, they help them to know, no, you can't do this without authorization. No, you can't do this without consent or approval. So they need this kind of lawyer. So these are new areas you can venture into. So and for artist management, you see people now going to do their masters in entertainment law. It's a very good. Even people doing in sports management. Many lawyers are now sports agents. Many lawyers are sports managers. They do so much in that field. So it's also a very good alternative legal um, career you can venture. There are immigration lawyers. Lawyers, they just go and they will help you with issue of immigration, appealing you if there's a denial on visa and other things return of and immigration. They are there. We have lots of immigration lawyers in Nigeria, and it's a very thriving area you can venture into. They are very, 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 very good area. So if you feel like I'm tired of law practice, like I can't do this anymore, you have to know that your training doesn't end in going to court. You are being trained to do other things. And the fact that you must do the things you love. And also the fact that you have many choices. That if one choice fails, you move to the next one. So I'll be able to list out various alternative legal careers you can work in or you can do to earn a living, to even to promote your or to grow your career. Is a career, yes, it's a career, is a career. Many lawyers are investment consultants, brokerage insurance consultants. They do so much. in the comfort of your office, they have time for themselves, they are happy, they are earning good fees, and at the same time they are growing. So it's not really a straight jacketed thing. That it doesn't work for you doesn't mean there are other things you cannot do. There are better and beautiful things you can do. So ask yourself, what do I love? What are those skills I have? What are those things that I can do very well? Do you need to get some certifications? Go get some certifications. You need to undergo pupillage from those who are into it already. Don't be too big. Undergo pupillage, learn the nitty gritties, learn the big things you need to learn, and start up. And these are things you do, and you are happy, and at the same time you're growing, your career is growing, you're also training others, because when you're good at something, people will come to you. Yeah, people will come to you. And you know what? The world is tilting, and diverse areas of laws are coming up. The legal practice becoming a traditional, career thing. So people are venturing into new openings, even people are going to artificial intelligence, AI. A lot of things are in people are even into M&A and all of that. So you have to be open-minded. You have to be open, and being a lawyer is a beautiful thing. It is a training that revolves around everything. So you can do virtually many things. So don't be limited, don't be short-sighted. Open up your mind, and you enjoy, your training as a lawyer. So the fact that you don't go to court or you're not into active law practice doesn't make you less of a person, doesn't make you less of a lawyer. Rather, it can spoil you to becoming that expert in that field that people will be seeking after. So, friends, hope you've learned something in our class today, and I hope you put it to use and become who you desire to be. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please do hit the subscribe button, share this video, drop your comments. If you have questions, drop them to get the answers. You have some things you need to drop too, and other area alternative legal careers you feel that people should know. You can also drop them in the comment section. You're welcome, and we appreciate you. Do take care of yourself, and bye for now.